Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something super important, getting your driver's license in Washington State. Whether you're just starting out or have already had a few tries, this video will guide you through the process and help you avoid costly mistakes. There's a lot of things no one tells you about the process. One wrong move could mean failing your driving test, wasting time, and more importantly, money. So stick with me until the end of the video and I'll take you step by step through exactly what you need to do to get your driver's license in Washington State. We'll cover everything from the learner's permit to how to successfully pass the driver's test without the stress or frustration. Let's start at the very beginning. Before you even think about taking the driving test, you need to get your learner's permit. This is like your learner's license, allowing you to drive with a licensed adult in the car. This is the part many people overlook. It's not just a quick step, you need to be prepared. To get your learner's permit, you must be at least 15 years old and enrolled in an approved driver's education course. If you're 16 years old or older, you don't need to be enrolled in a driver's ed course to get a permit. Next, head over to a Washington State Department of Licensing, DOL, office. Bring with you these important documents: proof of identity, like a birth certificate or passport, your social security number, and proof that you're a Washington resident. Oh, and get ready to shell out some cash for the learner's permit fee. Once you're at the DOL to get your learner's permit, you'll first need to pass a knowledge test that covers road signs, traffic laws, and driving safety. The test consists of 40 multiple-choice questions, and you need to answer at least 32 correctly to pass. Don't worry, you can prepare for this by studying the Washington Driver Guide and using a practice test app which you can download online or get at from the Department of Licensing, DOL. It's essential that you take this seriously, because many people fail by underestimating it. Once you pass the test, you can apply for your instruction permit at a DOL office or online. You'll need to bring proof of your identity, pay a fee, and if you're under 18, you must be enrolled in a driver's education course. Now that you've got your permit, it's time to get some driving practice in. But here's where things can get tricky. There are hidden pitfalls during this stage that can trip you up. First, remember the permit has rules. Your learner's permit is valid for 1 year and can be renewed if needed. Second, you have to have that licensed driver over 21 riding shotgun with you at all times. No exceptions. Third, you need to get behind the wheel and log some serious hours. Washington requires drivers under 18 to have at least 50 hours of practice, with 10 of those being at night. But it's not just about clocking hours. Fourth, don't just stick to easy roads. Make sure you're practicing in different environments: city traffic, rural roads, highways, and during rain or night conditions. Washington weather can be unpredictable, so it's best to get comfortable driving in less than ideal conditions. Fifth, start in a safe, low-traffic area. Empty parking lots on the weekend are your best friend. Gradually work your way up to busier streets and different weather conditions. Sixth, practice is about getting comfortable behind the wheel, understanding how the car reacts, and building those good driving habits. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. And that confidence will shine through on your driving test. You'll want to be prepared for anything, because the driving test will evaluate how well you handle different driving situations. Now, if you're under 18, driver's education is mandatory. For adults 18 and over, driver's education is not required, but it's recommended if you want to improve your chances of passing the driving test and becoming a safe driver. Driver's ed courses usually include 30 hours of classroom instruction and 6 hours of behind-the-wheel training. Some courses even offer the knowledge and driving tests as part of their program, which can save you a lot of time. This is a great way to fast-track the process, especially if you want extra guidance on how to pass the test. Plus, completing a driver's ed course may even reduce your insurance rates. Now let's talk about the driving test itself. This is where most people get nervous. And here's the shocking truth. Most people fail because of small, avoidable mistakes. When you're ready, you'll need to schedule your driving test at an approved driver training school or DOL office. This test will assess your ability to drive safely, and they'll be looking for skills like turning, parking, backing up, changing lanes, stopping, and obeying traffic signals and road signs. You'll also have to demonstrate parallel parking, which trips up a lot of people. The key here is practice, especially with parallel parking. The examiner will be watching for things like smooth braking, proper use of mirrors, and your ability to judge traffic. You don't want to make a small error like hitting the curb or failing to check your mirrors. Confidence is everything. After passing your driving test, it's time to finally apply for your license. Head to the DOL or apply online, bring your instruction permit, proof of identity, a vehicle that meets safety requirements, and be ready to pay the fee. If you're under 18, your parent or guardian will need to sign off on the application. If you're under 18, you'll start with an intermediate license. This comes with a few restrictions, like no passengers under 20 for the first 6 months and no driving between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. without a licensed adult. Once you turn 18, these restrictions automatically lift. Before I wrap things up, let me quickly go over some common mistakes people make during this whole process. First, don't skip practicing in different conditions. Make sure you're comfortable driving in city traffic, on highways, and during bad weather. Second, don't let nerves get the best of you on test day. And finally, don't forget to bring all the required documents to your test and application appointments. And there you have it, the complete guide to getting your driver's license in Washington State. From the knowledge test to the driving exam, I've walked you through all the steps to help you ace it on your first try. If this video was helpful, be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more driving tips, and leave a comment below about your biggest concern when it comes to the driving test. Good luck on the road and thanks for watching.